Prince Charles campaigned in favor of new climate change agreements which would have financially benefited a company in his private estate had invested in. The Paradise Papers revealed that the Duchy of Cornwall secretly bought more than $13,000 worth of shares in a Bermuda company in 2007. Prince Charles was a friend of a director of Sustainable Forestry Management Limited. The company would have benefited from alterations to climate change agreements which the prince campaigned for. The Duchy of Cornwall insists the prince has no direct involvement in its investments. A Clarence House spokesman said Prince Charles had certainly never chosen to speak out on a topic simply because of a company it may have invested in. The Paradise Papers also named an oil company which has now denied using a Bermuda shell firm to slash its UK tax bill. A probe by the BBC suggested Aberdeen-based oil firm Ithaca Energy bought its share in a North Sea oil production platform through a shell firm established in tax haven Bermuda. Ithaca Energy said its tax bill is not reduced by the existence of the offshore firm, which it said was established for corporate structuring reasons. However, BBC Scotland said it has evidence suggesting the oil firm is managed and controlled from Scotland and Canada. This includes minutes of board meetings being prepared from Aberdeen. Jamie Livingstone, head of Oxfam Scotland, said this leak is yet another stark reminder that, when it comes to tax, too many big companies and wealthy individuals play by different rules to the rest of us. It's very concerning that there are apparent links to Scotland in the Paradise Papers. There is an often overlooked but very real human cost to tax dodging. It deprives poor countries of billions each year needed for life-saving healthcare and life-changing education. But this is a problem that affects rich and poor countries alike. Until leaders clamp down on widespread tax avoidance, we'll all continue to suffer. Acclaimed tax havens such as Bermuda are at the heart of this scandal, so strong British leadership is critical to help end tax secrecy and bring global tax dodgers to book. The UK government should not hesitate to make big companies based in Britain report their tax payments in every country, and to make our overseas territories and crown dependencies reveal the real owners of companies. As many as 13.4 million records were released to a German newspaper and are now under investigation by media teams around the world. The source of the leak has not been revealed, but many of the papers relate to business conducted by international legal firm Appleby. An email contained in the cache with the subject "Incorporation of Ithaca Bermuda Company" states it is important for our tax position that the company is controlled and managed from Bermuda. Production on the oil platform linked to Ithaca began earlier this year. Output from the FPF-1 unit started in the Stella fields in the central North Sea in February. It was owned and leased by two Jersey-based businesses, FPF-1 Limited and FPU Services. According to the BBC, Ithaca acquired around half of each of these businesses after asking law company Appleby to establish a new holding company in Bermuda which would take possession of the Jersey shares. Loans between companies are then said to have been used to fund the purchase and adaptation of the oil platform. Graham Forbes, the chief financial officer of Ithaca, said the allegations were unfounded and said the BBC team's understanding of the group's commercial structure was wholly inaccurate. He said the tax charges of the Ithaca Group are not reduced by the existence of Ithaca's Bermudian company which was set up for corporate structuring reasons. The Jersey-registered company that owns the FPF-1 was not set up by Ithaca, rather it existed and owned the FPF-1 vessel for a number of years prior to Ithaca obtaining its interest. Ithaca acquired its interest in that company as part of a much wider set of transactions enabling the FPF-1 vessel to be used for the development of the Stella field.